May I present my honored guests, Viserys of House Targaryen and his sister Daenerys of House Targaryen.
I give him a queen, and he gives me an arm. I would let his whole tribe fuck you, if that's what it took.
Sir Jorah Mormont has served your father for many years.
Dragon's eggs. The ages have turned them to stone, but they will always be beautiful.
Can you teach me how to make the Carl happy?
You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
When was last time you bleed, Khaleesi? Merak.
Why Rag, city of the Horse Lords?
The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
She has to read the whole heart. You cannot touch me! I am the dragon! I won my crown!
There is no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.
جينيات بلا جلال جين تيورسي سفراجين
أنا خليسي. أنا أساك يرسي كوشي.
زوش يجانا ديار
أساف من أفسد تشيك مشراكريان.
The wound has festered.
I won't leave him.
He's already gone, Khaleesi. Metrivoy Legos.
Save him.
There is a price. Only death pays for life.
How did my son die?
You knew the price.
Where is Khal Drogo? Show me what I bought with my son's life. I am Daenerys Stormborn, of House Targaryen, of the blood of old Valyria. I am the dragon's daughter, and I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming. Does it ever end?
Everything ends, even the Red Waste. The desert around their walls is called the Garden of Bones. Every time the Carthians shut their gates on a traveler, the garden grows.
Dracarys.
Mother of Dragons, on behalf of the Warlocks of Karth, I welcome you.
And behind the door?
More than enough to buy horses, ships, armies.
There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
And I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
Yes, my lady, but not with my ships.
Do you think the path from poverty to wealth is always pure and honorable?
Where are my dragons? Arya's dead.
Doria,
We can't find her.
I should have been here.
I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them. I made an arrangement with the King of Karth.
But there is no king of Karth.
There is now. That was the other half of the arrangement. An upstart and a charlatan. Empires have been built by less.
You trying to frighten me with magic tricks?
جلالنا ديارياني أتيني أدياريرو أجن أدرك واشي
Welcome home, Daenerys Stormborn.
This is not my home. Dracarys. Khaleesi, please. You said you'd never leave Karth alive. Thank you for teaching me this lesson.
Growing fast.
Not fast enough. I need an army.
We'll be an Astapor by nightfall. Some say the Unsullied are the greatest soldiers in the world.
The greatest slave soldiers in the world. Once I own an army of slaves, what will I be?
You'll be fair to them. A great injustice has been done to them.
I owe you my life, sir.
The honor is mine.
I want to buy them all. Master Casnus says you cannot afford this. I have dragons. I'll give you one. I'll take you as well. Do you have a name? Masande, Grace. Zaldrizes Ustaris Gosdaur. Dracarys. Zovageni. Jemut live sorry. Kieto tubi. Mutayvri depan. Gente djeve gerele idrevletas.
so Jevi Broza?
Torconudo.
Yunkai, Yellow City. We don't need Yunkai, Khaleesi.
We have 200,000 reasons to take the city.
She'll have as many ships as you require, and leave us to conduct our affairs in peace. Swore me safe conduct.
I did. But my dragons made no promises, and you threatened their mother. You know these men?
They can be trusted to kill you if they're well paid.
Sure the Sellswords prefer to fight for the winning side?
Allow me to present the captains of the Second Sons.
Dario Naharis.
Fight for me.
We fight for Yunkai.
Our contract is our bond.
Ride with me and you'll never need another contract. You were sent here to kill me.
I don't want to.
What do your captains have to say about that?
I told them I always have a choice. Once the walls are breached, the city will fall in hours.
Perhaps they didn't want to be conquered.
You liberated them.
Misa! Misa! What does it mean? It means mother.
Dragons, Khaleesi. They can never be tamed. There's one on every mile marker between here and Marine. 163, Your Grace. They want you to send your own champion against them.
Sometimes it is better to answer injustice with mercy.
I will answer injustice with justice.
King Joffrey Baratheon is dead.
And we've taken the Marinese Navy, Your Grace.
How many ships? Would that be enough to take King's Landing?
10,000 men can't conquer Westeros.
Is it justice to answer one crime with another?
I am sorry you no longer have a father, but my treatment of the Masters was no crime. You'd be wise to remember that.
I only have 2 talents in this world. War and women. Let me do what I do best.
Very well. Do what you do best. Take off your clothes. Why did the usurper pardon you? Pardon was signed the year we met.
Please, Khaleesi,
You
forgive me.
sold my secrets to the man who killed my father
I have
and
protected
stole my
you,
brother's throne.
fought
You
for you,
want me to
killed for
forgive you. You betrayed me from the first. Approach, my friend. He came from the sky. The black one. My girl. Sef Basir Drogon on the top tower. Sons of the Harpy.
It's only a matter of time, Your Grace.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier. No one's seen Drogon in weeks. I can't control them anymore.
Dragon Queen? No dragons. It's not a queen.
Ashe, Misa. Evilska je jazdan mulilash.
Guragon Jazdaro. Glyson Aohoni Sostal. Sepa Jevi Remi, inot Dranyadat. Jahe Edanye Mejere Otolion, Zagon Kostostao.
Your Grace, today is the traditional start of the fighting season.
I do not recognize this tradition.
Traditions are the only thing that will hold this city, your city, together.
Barristan the Bold, they called him. He crossed a continent to serve me. He was a loyal friend. You were right about tradition. I will reopen the fighting pits to free men only.
You are the only person in Marine who's not free.
Get him out of my sight.
Khaleesi, please.
I brought you a gift. It's true.
Who are you?
My name is Tyrion Lannister.
If you are Tyrion Lannister, why shouldn't I kill you?
I am the greatest Lannister killer of our time.
What would you have me do with him?
A ruler who kills those devoted to her is not a ruler who inspires devotion.
But you cannot have him by your side.
Remove Sajora from the city.
So if I'm not going to be murdered and I'm not going to be banished,
You're going to advise me
advise you on what?
how to get what I want.
The Iron Throne.
Lannister, Targaryen, Baratheon, Stark, Tyrell. They're all just spokes on a wheel. This one's on top, then that one's on top, and on it spins, crushing those on the ground.
It's a beautiful dream. Stopping the wheel.
I'm not going to stop the wheel. I'm going to break the wheel. Drogon, we need to return. My people need me.
أشكال دريبوي أشكال خالي سيسان ماي
باي صوت شي خالي أتيرا شيخي اسمي ما خليني يوسا خالي دريبي
إيه خالي سيادوش خالي
تصنري فوس يا اليوم يرغي شو صار غيرات أخيش
أشيرين استاترك ترجع كانوا
بوس معنا بوس خال أنا بوكا كييري بوس معنا فيدريك ماجين عنها في النوك I banished you twice, and you saved my life.
You must send me away.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. I'll always love you.
You pledged yourself to me. Well, I command you to find the cure. When I take the Seven Kingdoms, I need you by my side.
You weren't made to sit on a chair in a palace.
What was I made for?
You're a conqueror, Daenerys Stormborn.
Despite appearances, I think you'll find the city's on the rise.
You will flee Slavers Bay on foot, like the mega queen you are.
We are here to discuss terms of surrender.
Your reign is over.
My reign has just begun.
Tell your people what happened here.
I pity the lords of Westeros. They have no idea what's coming for them.
Farewell, Varian Arms. Tyrion Lannister, I name you Hand of the Queen.
I always thought this would be a homecoming. Doesn't feel like home.
We won't stay on Dragonstone for long.
Good. Shall we begin?
Conquering Westeros would be easy for you, but you're not here to be Queen of the Ashes.
We will bring peace back to Westeros.
Peace never lasts, my dear. Be a dragon.
A Red Priestess from Ashai has come to see you.
Bosses Bantis Amazis. I believe you have a role to play. As does another, the King in the North, Jon Snow.
Our two houses were allies for centuries. And those were the best centuries the Seven Kingdoms have ever known. Together, we will save this country from those who would destroy it. And you say you can't defeat them without my armies and my dragons.
No, I don't think I can.
I will fight for the North when you bend the knee. Your strategy is us Dawn, the Iron Islands, and the Reach.
If I have underestimated our enemies...
Our enemies? Your family, you mean? Perhaps you don't want to hurt them after all. No matter how big they get, how terrifying to everyone else, they're my children.
You
found a cure?
I wouldn't be here if I hadn't. I return to your service, my queen.
It would be my honor.
First white I ever saw was brought into Castle Black from beyond the wall. Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth.
So what would you have me do?
Nothing!
You told me to do nothing before and I listened to you. I'm not doing nothing again.
I'm so sorry.
We are going to destroy the Night King and his army. We'll do it together.
Thank you, Dany, my queen.
Why are we here? If those things come for us, there'll be no kingdoms to rule. Everything we lost would have been for nothing. The crown accepts your truth.
I've not come to conquer the North. I'm coming to save the North. We sail together.
Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
Winterfell is yours, Your Grace.
We don't have time for all this. The Night King has your dragon. He's one of them now. The wall has fallen. The dead march south.
But we must fight together now, or die.
What if the Seven Kingdoms were ruled by a just woman and an honorable man?
Your sister pledged to send her army north. It appears your sister lied to me.
She lied to me as well.
Dragonfire will stop him.
I don't know. No one's ever tried.
My real name is Aegon Targaryen.
If it were true, it would make you the last male heir of House Targaryen. You'd have a claim to the Iron Throne.
Our fellow men and women who set aside their differences. Everyone in this world owes them a debt that can never be repaid.
Never tell them who you really are, or it will take on a life of its own and you won't be able to control it or what it does to people.
I owe them the truth.
Even if the truth destroys us.
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war. You saw my child fall from the sky. They took Missandei.
We will storm the city, my queen.
This is a mistake.
You're not a monster. I beg you. Your reign is over. But that doesn't mean your life has to end.
Dracarys! Someone has betrayed me.
Who knows the truth about Jon?
Lord Varys, sentence you to die.
Far more people in Westeros love you than love me. I don't have love here. I only have fear. Let it be fear.
If the city surrenders, they will ring the bells and raise the gates. Please, if you hear them ringing the bells, call off the attack.
Shapka Regis Anhan, Regis Andali. Shapka Reg Anhan, Regis Andali. In veli basma tetostaor. Brevi in noma progela.
You committed treason.
And you slaughtered a city.
When I was a girl, my brother told me it was made with 1,000 swords from Aegon's fallen enemies.
Have you been down there? Little children burned!
I tried to make peace.
The world we need is a world of mercy.
And it will be.
What about everyone else? All the other people who think they know what's good?
They don't get to choose.
You are my queen. No.